know, one of the things that I am always curious about is why cats and bags seem to be such good friends. So, currently, I was with the family earlier today, and I was just getting something to eat. And when we were, going our separate ways, I had a to-go box, and it was a paper bag. Freddy had started playing with the paper bag, and for reasons that I don't quite understand. The paper bag is as fun for him as any other bag, I suppose. I actually put Freddy in the bag to just see how that was going to turn out. And this is how it turned out, because Freddy is, of course, way too big for the bag. So, of course, the bag ripped. However, he then decided that he wanted to flatten out the bag, and now that bag is a new mat. Now, why that is, I don't quite understand. He falls in and out of love with bags on the regular. It's a weird thing. I don't know. I don't know. Freddy wants to be a bag boy. So, Bag Freddy? Are you Bag Freddy? You might be Bag Freddy. Freddy in a bag? Nope. Not yet, my boy. Not yet. I know you want to play. The bags always make you want to play. I don't know why. Why did the bag make you want to play? Oh, you're floofing it up right now, buddy. So, yeah, real thing. Don't know why they like bags so much, but Freddy's new current love is my takeout bag from a ramen noodle shop, which is fine. You know, I am not a jealous parent here. I am a confused one, but I mean, I think that's fair. Hello, Vanda. Thank you for joining. Yes, and that is definitely a cat. He's definitely putting his face where it doesn't need to be. Freddy, not only fans. Not only fans, buddy. You lay off. Get your face out of there. But we are actually just right now conversing about why Freddy wants to fall in love with every bag that I bring home. Hello, Miss Kira. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, Freddy's just right now loving on some bags. And I don't know why. But, I mean, completely fine with it. Just don't quite understand it. Because I know at some point that bag, I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and there will be pieces of it everywhere. Because he will shred that bag and play with it all at the same time. Oh, well, that sucks. I have never tried to put a cucumber in front of Freddy. The best thing I have right now is some okra. From when I was making some gumbo earlier this week. And I don't think that's going to have the same effect as a cucumber. But that, I believe, comes from snakes. But cats are faster than snakes are, so I'm not a thing I'm worried about. I mean, we can always put a piece of okra in front of Freddy and see if he has any ill effect. No. Freddy's just kind of looking at the okra like, that's not food, Dad. That is way too green. Way too veggie. Oscar in front of Freddy. I don't know about all that, but I do know. And hello, Dr. Disaster, and thank you for joining, and thank you, even more dapper fella. But no, no. Oh, the bag is a car? Well, he's definitely already destroyed his car. But I know eventually he's just going to go ahead and rip that bag to shreds, and I'm going to be cleaning up all the pieces for an extended period of time, which I'm okay with. I don't mind that. It's just why he tries to eat the bag. Anytime, any bag that I bring home, he just is in love with it. It's a thing. The fluffy specimen is definitely not a car. Freddy, you were just called a vehicle. But no, no, he's doing well. But I don't understand the whole bag thing. Any bag that I bring back, he just likes it. But we can continue with nonsense comments. That doesn't really bother me. Because in the end, you don't feed the trolls. So Freddy, tell us, my good man, why? Why do you like the bag so much? Because you have obviously ripped the bag. It's not going to work anymore. You weren't trying to use it as a hut. So let us all know, because we are curious. What's going on, Freddy? What's up with the bag? I see you're modeling your floof. Floofy boy. Uh-oh. Are you going to attack the okra? Freddy. Okra attacked you. Nah, I didn't think so either, because that is, just generally not something you go for. Now, if it was a piece of chicken, a piece of tuna, oh yeah, magic words, I know. Go for it. Go for the bag, Freddy. Or not. I'm just trying to figure out why you want the bag so much. I don't know if it's the noise, the smell. I know with plastic bags, there's actually a chemical in it that attracts them. But I don't know about paper bags. This is a new one. Because normally he leaves the paper bags alone. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. So, we're just going to be hanging out tonight. Freddy is, of course, going to be playing with his bag for a little bit. And I am... Hoya! There you go, my friend. I don't know if you're talking about Georgetown, but I'll give you a hello. And thank you for joining us, Baseball Pro. But yeah, we are hanging out. And it's a Friday night, and instead of spending money, because I am currently, like everybody else, under a mountain of debt, trying to just pay that off and hang out with my son here. And that is what we do. And so I do have to visit the young men's room real quick. But in the meantime, I'm going to put you down with Freddy for a minute. And while that's going on, I have no idea what he's going to do. But he likes to do things with a bag when I leave the room. And so you can be my witnesses as to whatever happens. And if he's naughty, remember he's only 5. I know that's 35 in cat years, so he's old enough. But, I mean, I don't know about the bag. That bag might be a week old. It's weird. It's weird, buddy. Not a good thing. So, I will be right back in just a minute. But until then, you guys hang out with Freddy. I'll be right back. And if anyone has any questions, you can always ask. We do a lot of things here on the channel, and while I don't plan on doing any cooking this evening, I am going to be pulling out a bottle of mead that I have just recently brewed, and I think it's my best batch yet. And so we'll talk about that later. But for now, I'll be right back. I do have to stand back up though, and as you get older, it totally sucks to do so. I am going to get rid of this piece of okra. that Freddy is definitely not interested in? No? No okra? Maybe? No, too healthy, right? So, yep, okra's too healthy for Freddy. We have now determined that. But it is good in my gumbo. Oh, hi, Denise, and thank you for joining us. And his name is Freddy. He was named by my nephew. His full name, of course, is Frederick Weasley. He is super orange, and that is why. He does have a brother, and his brother is Ronnie. And Ronnie is orange and white. And I'll be right back. Now, I do also call Freddy because he is equipped with some very large claws. And yes, he does have extra toe pads. And so it's pretty neat. And, you know, maybe we'll see those. Oh, maybe we can get a good shot. No? No, you're going to put your feet down so we can't get a good shot of your extra nubbins? Fine then, Freddy. But he'll bring him back out at some point because, of course, every time that we come on, at some point, Freddy has got to play. And we'll see that in just in just a little bit. But like I said, I'm going to be right back for you in just a moment. And please shoot me some questions. We do have some regulars who will be joining us. And when they do, of course, they do get conversations started. So you can always go ahead and speak to each other as well. They may even have answers for you. If I miss something, and I don't like to miss anything, I do try to get everyone's name right. And I do try to answer everybody. Sometimes it does take a moment though, so bear with me, and I'll be right back. Alright, good deal. Alright, buddy, did you rip up any more of the bag? No, of course not, but I'm sure it'll happen. Wow, that cough was not good. Nor was a sneeze. Alright, so, sour candy. I'm a big fan of sour Skittles, and I just popped one, but, woo! Sometimes they just make your throat itch so much. But, a little bit of tea and we're good to go. So right now, I am still trying to figure out what Freddy wants to do with his newfound toy, which is currently this paper bag from my takeout earlier. I don't know why he wants to play with it so much, but he definitely does. Thank you, Lisa. I do appreciate it, and thank you for joining us. Freddy's awesome. He's just got really cool coloration on his coat. and he's also a lot of fun, although he does cause quite a bit of trouble. If you've never seen before, oops, sorry, Freddy. That's Freddy's colic. So that never goes away. It's permanent. It's funny because it makes him super easy to identify. And that, and he's got 7 beans on his feet. If I can get him to maybe show him. So extras, extras, extras. Too many beans on your feet, Freddy. It doesn't affect him, though. He's fine. It's just a added benefit and easier way to go ahead and identify him. That needs tagged. Makes my life easy. So I can always find Freddy because Freddy loves to go ahead and explore. And whether that be with an object in the house or outside of the house, those are things that are just going to happen no matter what. There's no way to avoid it. So, we do have fun. And thank you very much for loving Freddy. Because he's awesome. He is good. He's a good little boy. All 18 pounds of him. If you haven't watched any of my channel before, Freddy's quite big, hard to show while he's just hanging out with me here on the ground, but you'll see it later as we move around throughout the house. Right now he's just infatuated with a paper bag. For what reason? I don't know. I wish I did. It is one of the curiosities that I have going on right now. I don't know if he just wants to play with the strings. Is that it? No? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Freddy, we can slide you. This is even more fun. Well, I guess it's not the strings. But I do try and figure it out. Eventually, we'll get the answer. I figured out the paper bags. That was a Google search. I'm not searching right now because I'm hanging out with you guys. And I'd rather go ahead and hold the conversation along with you rather than just look everything up. But my buddy in his bag. We'll figure it out. I am going to catnip his scratch pad because I turned it over today because on occasion they start to get kind of torn up, and when they do get kind of torn up, the best way to get everything going is, of course, to add a healthy sprinkle of the kitty's version of the devil's grass. Oh, alright. Well, Lisa, I will actually let you know that the bag is ripped because I thought the same thing. I was like, you know what? Let's see if he wants to go inside of it. And then he tore it. But I don't know. I think it might be part of the noise that it makes. Swear. Like, the more noise something makes, I think the more interested in it he gets. Sorry. I was still just looking at it, trying to figure out what's going on. And Freddy is, of course, going to be playing around with his scratch pad for a minute. Because, of course, he flipped it back over. I mean, that's fine. Completely fine. He has his favored side of the scratch pad at the moment. And that's probably going to last up until he totally destroys that side. Which I'm totally prepared for. Because I was going to show people how to make scratch pads yesterday. Because they're super easy. Provided you get yourself the right tools, box cutter, some glue, and a little bit of framing and a pen. So, of course, you can trace whatever design you want. You could even make one just like that, or even more complicated than that. Now, Freddy has a giant box from when I got a new mattress. I tried a mattress in a box, and it actually worked out pretty well, but it had no instructions. I didn't watch anything on it. I just cut the plastic, and all of a sudden it started like inflating because I guess it's vacuum sealed to the point where there's no air. That was a neat find. And then I had to move very quickly, of course, to get it to where it was actually supposed to be. So, fun times. But the box that it came in, of course, I could fit in that box. Freddy loves that box. He likes to lay down on top of it. He likes it when it's standing on end so he can stand on it. And, of course, he loves to hide in it whenever possible. Because that is just in his nature. He's had many boxes that were temporary beds over time in the 3 years that he's been with me. Oh, you have a tortie. Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't a purple mattress. I wish I had that money. But no, it was from Walmart. Just their Allswell brand. That thing blew up so fast, and like I said, I wasn't prepared. And I was doing it in my living room when I was opening it up, trying to figure it out, like look for the instructions. And I cut it, and then it just started inflating like mad, and I was like, okay, full on panic mode. Now I gotta go ahead and get this mattress up, get it into the other room. It's trying to inflate and unfurl on me. Gotta get it on the bed frame. It was a hectic, like, 10 minutes of my life. But in the end, of course, I had a new mattress, so I was happy. Uh-oh. Freddy has found the catnip. It's better than when he knocked it off the counter and started eating about, I don't know, a good quarter ounce. Oh. My family who I was with earlier, and that's where I was getting my takeout bag. I was trying a new ramen noodle restaurant. And so I went to the ramen shop, got my food, ate what I could, came back because of course it was just too much. And I had stopped by their house before to visit Freddy's young uncle, a 12-week-old blonde golden retriever. I'll post pictures of that on my community tab later. And they have a 16-year-old black and white tortie, and she's awesome. She's 16, so yours is actually older. Ours is unfortunately not in the best health. And I mean, she's been with the family forever, but she is the tiniest thing. Freddy is easily 4 or 5 of her. Because she's kind of, I don't like to use the word runt, but she is definitely a petite old gal. And so the golden retriever is now her new toy. And to the golden retriever, everything else, he might be. I don't know. I mean, he's fixed, so there's not much he can do about it staying off the grid. But if you're insinuating that that is a bad thing, I'm sorry, man. You're going to have to go. Because I'm a pretty relaxed person. I don't judge people on, shit like that. That's up to them. And if, well, maybe because of people like you that just, we'll say goodbye. We'll say goodbye. So there we go. Well, people are jerks, but I don't feed the trolls. I just get rid of them. It's not worth dealing with. Like, sometimes you have somebody who just wants to make, like, a silly comment, and that's alright. But, then you have somebody who wants to just be a troll, and, don't feed them. Just get rid of them. They're, they're nothing. What are you doing, buddy? We just hanging out? I'm gonna let him get in his catnip vibe for a little bit, because he's been going at this side of the scratch pad. That's why I tried to flip it. And now, of course, he flipped it back because, one, he knows how to do it. He just sticks his head underneath and then he flips, which is fine. But that's his favorite side for the moment. I tried to warm him up on the other side with the catnip. But, yeah. Is it better than the bag, Freddy, though? That is the question. Is it better than the bag? And yeah, thank you for agreeing with me for that. It's just so much easier to ignore. I had a really good trainer one time when I was younger, while I was training servers, and she just said, "Look, don't feed the animals," and that's how I view it. Oh, like the catnip spray? Or what kind of spray? Because I don't know which spray you're talking about. Or anti-troll spray. That's called bear spray. And I'm not going to waste my time on that. And that gets expensive. Oh, the catnip spray. No, I have not. Although I do have a bottle of catnip blowing bubbles. And he was actually afraid of the bubbles. Like, attack a dog 3 times the size? Yeah, he'll do that. That's no problem. Run through everything in the world? Yep. Play with the snake? Yep. Bubbles? No. Hard no. He was scared of the bubbles. I laughed so hard. I mean, I was like, buddy, the bubbles are, you're supposed to like the bubbles. He did not like the bubbles. So, that is in a cabinet somewhere for some time when I try to give it another shot. Don't know if that is definitely going to happen, but it may. Oh, you got 4. Ugh, that's so rough. Like, I have a studio apartment, so like, it is me and Freddy size, and that's pretty much it. Although I do feel bad when I'm going to work and Freddy's here alone. But, woo, 4 of them. I mean, at least they always have company, somebody to play with and or terrorize, depending upon your cat's disposition. Freddy likes to relax mostly. Ooh. Are we going to find your extra nubbins right there? Nope. Oh. No. No, we will not. It's worth trying. Yeah. So, Freddy has, his 2 front feet are polydactyl, which are pretty cool. Alright. I'm just going to relax for a moment, Fredo. Okay. Good boy. Uh-oh. You going to flip it over again? I thought he might. Sometimes I think he just likes to. Which is fine. What are you doing, buddy? You're upset. Oop. Sorry about that. What you doing, bud? Saying hello? Giving kisses? No. Not yet. Maybe. It's a firm possibility later on in the evening. I do understand. A little bit at a time, Freddy. Oh, that sucks, Lisa. So Freddy, if you look at his siblings, it appears that there is some Maine Coon in the family tree, which has probably, helped him be so big. But the rest of his family are long hair. And it is so much easier to tell with them than it is with Freddy. I don't know why. But I mean, none of them are purebred, so it's just the mix. Yeah, that's always rough. I do. My family, we do have the ashes from the first dog and our first cat. And they sit next to each other because they used to lay down on each other. Sometimes dog on cat, and that was not a good situation. And the dog found out that was not a good idea to ever do again. But yeah, we have them right next to each other. We still have them. They're in urns in the house. They are just a permanent part of the family. But aside from having an actual pet cemetery, and they just come with us if we go somewhere, and of course, after my parents pass, because it's inevitable, it's going to happen. We all do. Then one of us will continue to hold on to them. Um, you know, if one of us ever hits the lotto, maybe we can have like a little family crypt or something. Check his ears. Freddy, come here, buddy. Come here, bud. I know. I know. I just want to look. I don't like to be too invasive. Come here, bud. Alright, now you're just looking at your toys. I promise you we'll play with the toy later. If you let us check out your ears for a second. Swear. Come here. Alright. Stay right there, Fredo. Look up. Buddy. So, are you talking about like the little lynx peaks off the tip, or? Because I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. Freddy, we're just trying to get a look, buddy. Alright. We'll get a look at some point. Promise. Or maybe I can get him. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll grab him a treat. Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna cheat. Hey, Miss Marple, how you doing? Good to see you again. We're just all hanging out tonight. But now, we're trying to... Freddy, Miss Marple wants to give you hello kisses. Alright. I'm not going for his face. He's trying to keep it occupied. Good to see you again. Let's see if I can get this treat out of this plastic one-handed. I don't know if I'm making it. Okay. Freddy. Freddy. Here we go, buddy. Come. Oh, we almost had it. Here we. Freddy up here. Ah. Freddy, you know you like these snacks more than you like your regular dry food. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know if you can tell from there. I was trying to give it a shot. There you go, buddy. Treats. It's the bag again. Hey, Tanya, good to see you again. All right, Freddy. There you go. So, Lisa, I didn't know if you got a good look right there. I was trying. But I don't like to, manhandle Freddy. How you doing tonight, Tanya? And how are you doing, Miss Marple? Good to see you. So he doesn't have the hair growth. Well, I have to look at his brothers and sisters because they have Oh, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I don't like to force Freddy. I just kind of eventually con him into doing what I want. It takes a minute, but if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. I'm doing good, Tanya. I have a Friday night off, and so, it's always good when I'm not running around dealing with a bunch of angry people inside of a restaurant. Uh, so, it's a plus. It's definitely a plus. Freddy is currently in love with this paper bag that I got from eating some ramen earlier. And I'm going to put you down on his level for just a moment. And, yeah, so I'm just trying to move some things that I do not want to trip over later. So I had to break away for a second because I will forget about something and then promptly walk right into it, which is why I have that band-aid on my toe, because I put a log down and kicked it on accident after I forgot I put it there. I will do that. Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, but then I'm closing on Saturday and opening on Sunday, so yeah, little column A, little column B. Just one of those things. Somebody has a sense of humor, and that is apparently my boss's sense of humor. I'm going to give you Friday night off, and then a late night clopin, and there you go. Isn't that right, buddy? It'll be fun. Not for him, though. He's going to be mad. I posted there's a few videos that show me going to work and Freddy's reaction to the whole thing. He is not a fan of me working. And I'm like, you know what, Freddy? I'm not a fan of me working either. But unfortunately, it pays the bills. And since Freddy will not take a job, not even part-time, his transportation, it's pretty good. He's got 4 legs, but the rest of it, pain in the butt. Hey, buddy. So, you in this bag, is this going to be all night? I think it might be. Unless I pull out the plastic bag. Because that's like a cheat code. And I'm not talking about the Olive Garden bags that you brought up, Lisa, although that was a good call. Because there is something in the bags that cats just, they smell and they're like, you're familiar now. You know what? Freddy's probably going to hear that tomorrow morning now, Tanya. I want you to know that you have now put that in the mix of things that I tell Freddy. Oh, we can finally get is that a good paw shot? Extra toes. What you doing, buddy? Can't hide your extra toes. So, that was a good shot. See? Eventually, they'll get into position. Yep. You've been found out. You have extra toes. You're an alien. Alright, maybe not. But still. Yep. So, yeah, I'm getting to enjoy Friday night off. Unfortunately, because we are just getting out. Hey, Bella. Good to see you again. But yeah, because we are just getting out of the slow season and going back into a busier time of the year, it's rough because, I want to go out and do things on a Friday, or I can save money, catch up on bills, and play with Freddy. Eesh. School started for everybody else around here, I think. Or at least I'm noticing school buses. I don't know if they're practicing the route or anything. And, oh, Freddy. You would be in kindergarten. I think that is accurate. But, whoa. That's getting close. Yeah. But yeah, so I think that's what's going on currently because seeing buses again and all that. So, that'll it just informs me of how I'm going to drive to work because when you only have like a 2-lane road or something like that that you live off of, if you get stuck behind a school bus, a trash bus, or anything else, then it's a pain in the butt because it is easily going to take me 30 minutes to drive the 10 minutes that it would have initially taken. Oh, he's not totally sleepy yet. He is a little cutie. And he is very food driven. And so, he'll end up taking care of everything by morning. And then he will sing the song of all starving cats who haven't been fed in 5 years. I am cautious for the kids, man. I mean, the worst thing I think that could ever happen is like something horribly goes wrong with the car. Like, what if your brakes go out? Or something like that. Even though you're not driving fast. Like, just weird stuff. I have too much time to think on occasion. Freddy, what if I grab the other bag? Alright. Experiment time. We have a new experiment. I can't remember who I did my last experiment with when we were trying to get Freddy inside of his little helmet home that we had bought. But now, I'm going to get, I guess, Freddy's ex-girlfriend, which was a different bag. You know what? That didn't come out right. So, we're going to skip that. That didn't happen. But, I'm going to grab the last bag that he fell in love with. And, just try and figure out, is it paper or plastic, Freddy? Paper or plastic, my guy? We'll see. We'll see. And thank you, Tanya, for picking up on that incidental joke, but promises that one was on accident. It is funny in retrospect. But still, I'll be right back. I gotta grab the bag. Now I gotta know. Alright. I don't know if you're ready. Freddy's looking at me, but not really paying attention to the bag yet. Well, maybe. I don't know if this will have an effect. Freddy. You remember this bag, Freddy? Oh. Well, Freddy, you did kind of mush it. There's no lie there. We'll see. That's high enough for him to get into if he wants to. So, some of you may, if you have already subscribed and watched like shorts and things like that, have seen this bag. It is because it is the bag that Freddy jumped into and decided to sleep in. And I think Freddy's going plastic. Maybe. Testing it out. Does it have good integrity, Freddy, or is it paper? Going to the food bowl. Oh, yeah, you did miss one. It's a good thing you're not, chunkers yet. I mean, you'll end up chunkers at some point, but not yet, buddy. So are you going to think about this over a snack? And then decide? Yeah, like that bag right there. One, that thing can hold like 50 pounds. And now Freddy is obviously stuck in the decision right here. Oh. So we had a little quick bite. Are you gonna use the scratch pad, help you think? Kind of like a worry stone in a person's pocket? Definite maybe. Oh no. Are you looking for more catnip? Buddy. Buddy, at some point it's a problem. Yeah, I don't know why. The paper though. Like, I know the plastic. The plastic has some kind of chemical in it that they really enjoy. A little cool down on top of the AC. Good boy. It is a good thing. My childhood asthma, went away. Alright. Deep Thoughts by Freddy. So, Freddy, what's on your mind? Cleaning. Okay. I've been doing that, on my last 2 days off. What else are you thinking about? I know you're laying on one of your toys. So I'm believing that you're going to be trying to play around with that in a minute. Maybe. Are you going to attack the phone? It's the one thing you have not attacked, actually. No, we're just going to hang right there. He is cute, Connor. And he also gives me the cutest little stare down when he is in the mood. Because he'll give you the slow blink, but he doesn't do it when you would want him to. Like most cats, you have to compromise every time. Yeah, buddy, every time. I've had you for years now, so I know. They don't know yet. But as they get more familiar, they'll know. This is a compromised living situation where you wake me up at 6 in the morning looking for food, and I lose sleep. There, compromise. Buddy, really, you need to put that away. I know. You're trying to show off. We understand. I'll see you soon then, Miss Tanya. Alright, Fredo. Well, my guy, I don't know what you're doing at the moment, aside from your nighttime cleaning, which is different from your wake-up cleaning, your morning cleaning, your mid-morning cleaning, your afternoon cleaning, your post-afternoon cleaning, your evening cleaning, your night cleaning, your post-meal cleaning, and now your night cleaning. And people think you're dirty. Yeah, I said it, buddy. I'm sorry. You have been accused of being a dirty cat. I know. I don't know why they said it. But you let them know that you clean yourself constantly. And we know it, because I watch it. I'm okay with PG-13. I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't label these videos as for children, um, because I'm an adult. I mean, I'm getting up there. I mean, everything still works, so not, too up there, but up there. And so, yeah, the PG-13 stuff is fine. I know there is a chemical inside the plastic bags that gives them some kind of arousal. I don't know if it's only male cats or female cats. I'm not certain on that one. Ooh, yeah, no, you can get a good look at the ears right now. Freddy, are you gonna work with us? What you doing, bud? Yeah, the ears, like his family, he's not moving yet, so that's cool. His family, the fur comes out much further. It's just that he is oddly short hair. They are not. They are floofies. Very floofy. And we can get a good shot of the floof and the coloration of the floof. And since he's being so kind to us right now, a good shot of the old tiger stripes going down. Hey, Miss Marple. Oh, his eyes? Oh, we can do it. We can. I gotta creep in there. Because, you know, once he decides he wants to roam. Hey, buddy. You're like, what is that? Why can't I eat it? He's tried to eat the phone. Uh-oh. Okay, buddy. I'm backing up slow. Backing up slow. So, I think Freddy is just overcoming. I think Freddy's overcoming his catnip, which is fine. So I'll give him a few minutes because it's normally like a 15-minute thing. Yeah, Lisa, I promise you, if you look in my community tab, you can see a couple of his sisters and his brother. And Freddy is short, and the rest of them are all dust mops. Like, no matter what they do, no matter where they go, it's just fur and static cling. And I think I put his name in it. So Ronnie, like I call Freddy Freddy instead of Frederick, and I call Ronnie that instead of Ronald. But yeah, they're all floof. Although the boys are orange with a, well, Freddy only has a touch of white under the chin, which I'm trying to maneuver to show you. That's Freddy's like white patch. Whereas his brother is like mostly white with big ol' orange patches, and he's cute. His sisters, though, his sisters are black and orange. So, I don't know. Not calico, but yeah, just black with orange spotting. So, and we have one called Tiger, and Tiger's easily recognized. Oh, Freddy, I know. But that's why you don't do drugs, Freddy, because you end up like that. You're all sleepy. And I already know. You slept all day, bud. When I went out, you were sleeping. Don't lie. Don't lie. But I do know how to wake Freddy up instantly. Aside from messing with him, I just grab one of his toys, and he'll be up and about in no time. But I want him to rest for a minute, recharge, let the fog clear, and he'll be good to go. Yeah, it is hard to see the ears, aside from like right now. No, you were napping, buddy. You may continue with the napping. Just looking, just saying hi. You want to give anyone smooches? Maybe. No. Freddy's like, no. I ate. I nipped. I snacked. I scratched. I'm out. Oh, good boy. Uh-oh. AC turned on. Well, you were napping, but you'll be napping again in a minute. So, while I give Freddy a moment. Oh dear. Don't get old. Standing up sucks. So, I do want to, I don't know if anyone who is on currently has ever looked at brewing any wine or brewing any mead or anything like that. I do, because I do way too many things. Between gold panning, corn collecting, having a garden, growing my herbs and veggies, playing with Freddy, going to work, and trying to maintain a somewhat reasonable household. I do want to grab this. This is actually like one of the best things that I have ever made, and I'm super happy with it. And Freddy is now wide awake, licking his butt. There we go. That pretty much summed that up. I'll be back in one sec because I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And Freddy, it's not OnlyFans, Freddy. Let go. Oh, buddy. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do, Freddy? Okay, so the last time I opened up a bottle of my homemade wine, I made some oopses to the ceiling. Because I overpressurized my bottle and it did not end well. This was appropriately cold crashed, and let's hope nothing explodes, because I didn't have it on camera last time. Then again, I was in way too much shock from the fact that this entire top piece blew off. So let's go. 3, 2. Oh, sweet. That means the yeast was gone, and I am super curious. As I said, the PG-13 stuff is okay. Granted, this is just wine. It's not hard liquor. But I have been waiting for about 4 months to find out how that goes. Super clear, which I'm completely happy about. And ooh, sweet lemony ginger and cinnamon. Perfect. Well, I had to mess up about 30 batches before I got one right, so I'm happy with that. What you doing, bud? You want to play in a minute? You want to play? Are you awake? Are you good to go? Good boy. Excellent. I always like it when Freddy is doing well and we don't have the irritated tail slap, which is a dead giveaway every time. So, I do believe we're going to be taking one of Freddy's toys in a moment, and we'll play around. I don't know if we're going to go outside tonight. It has been storming so bad down here. All day, just big lightning, big rain, and I just don't want to get eaten up by mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are definitely the enemy. But we'll see. Buddy. Yep. Did you hear the bell? Yeah. He's ready to play. Alright. Okay, boy. We're going to play in just a moment, because I know you want to. Alright. And thank you, everyone who has joined, hung out, and stayed with us so far. I do appreciate it. Every little bit does help me towards the actual goal. And the goals for YouTube they're kind of high when you think about it. But you know, we're on our way there. We're getting closer anyway. And so that is amazing, and it's always good to do. But we're going to play around with Freddy in just 1 second. I want to clean up just one thing real quick. Because obstacles. Obstacles, when Freddy is trying to play, can be a hazard for him and or me. And so we are going to go ahead and clear those obstacles real quick while Freddy plays around with the scratch pad. And he'll do that for a moment. And I'm going to keep talking to you guys. It's just he wants to chase his toys. And so I need to make sure that the toys aren't in the way of other toys. Because that just does make it a good bit more difficult for him to play and run, and overall in contributing to a cat's health. You do want to give them some good exercise. That's part of why I take Freddy outside. But it's also just good for them to have a little run, even if they can't go out. And woo! Alright. The weather and the pollen have definitely been beating me up. So, that being said, oh dear, Freddy, would you like to tell them about me? No? We'll have an ultra close-up. No, I do try and take care of Freddy. And I try and take care of him well. And I'm trying not to move the the bob on there while I am trying to set up position, because I'm going to give you guys the best view that I can of Freddy playing with his toys. And that can be a little bit difficult because he likes to run and do everything else. Well, you caught it. Catch it, buddy? Right behind you. Good boy. So I've never tried putting you guys at this kind of a camera angle. Sorry. And we'll end up finding out if it works. Hopefully it does. But, I won't know for a moment. Again, I haven't tried it before. Oh, you got it? Oh, you got it on your extra claw, too. Good boy. It's like he gets hypnotized. It's pretty funny to watch. Oh, uh-oh. And that, by the way, is when Freddy just takes the toy away. Hey, Winnie and JC, good to see you again. Freddy just had one of his clean catches, and when Freddy has like the whole toy in his mouth, I just drop it. But it is very funny because from there he will walk away. He will take the toy somewhere and chew on it for like a few minutes, because that's the kind of boy he is. He's a little psychopath. I love him, but still. Oh, yes, they are beautiful girls. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah. So I have to look up all their names. I feel bad. There's Tiger, Ariel, and the third one, I can't remember her name. I never can remember her name, too. I always feel bad about it. But Tiger has the orange on the side of her nose. Ariel, I do have an adult photo of her. Those are photos from right after. They were rescued, and Ronnie's got his own photo, and that is the orange and white boy, but that's Freddy's brother. And so, but yeah, that's the family. And, yeah, that is, oh. Oh, he's got his paws curled in. I was trying to get a close-up of when his paws all totally spread out. And that's like the old murder mitten right there. Uh-oh. Alright. It's in his paw still. He loves this thing. And this is actually just an amalgamation of quite a few toys that he is already completely wrecked. And he's good for tearing something up. Believe that. But good grab, buddy. Yeah, well, he's got a few. It's not the, as I told everyone before, it's not the cat dancer. The cat dancer was his first, like, favorite toy. But then, I just wanted to give him more options. And as he tore them apart, oh, he napped it. But as he tore them apart, this is the end result. It's kind of like a Franken toy, if you will. And yes, I know Frankenstein was a doctor. The monster was a monster. But this is my little monster, and he is currently going to town on that there toy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll take it out. Oh, man. Yeah, he gets, he, he gets a little excited sometimes. But, you know, he's a good boy. Are you doing good, Freddy? Yeah, buddy? Well, Freddy, what time is it? It's only 11:56. So, we'll decide whether we should stay on in a little bit. At least 12:05, because we do have some of our midnight crew. I know Lisa, Miss Marple, and Winnie, you guys are thankfully coming back here and there, and I appreciate that to the fullest extent. And Freddy's also knocking around some of the other bottles of wine I have aging. What are you doing now, Freddy? Oh, I went to see my family. For those of you who were not here for that part, and they have a new golden retriever, and he's a blonde boy. But I was wearing shorts, and Freddy is smelling my dirty clothes bag. Yeah, East Coast. I'm in Florida at the moment, Central Florida. I have lived in Michigan, on an island on the mainland. In Florida, I have lived South Florida, Treasure Coast, and now here, Central Florida. I have lived in Austin, Texas, and I have also lived in Oregon. So I kind of move around a little bit. I like to see things. And while I have lived in Florida overall the longest, Utah, I have only been through Utah. I drove through Utah, and I was like, wow, this place is definitely different. It just had a different feel than a lot of the states that I had been in the West Coast. But it's really pretty. I just liked Oregon because I could go mountain climbing, regular rock climbing. I could go to the high desert. I could go out to the ocean. I could go ahead and catch clams, surf clams, oysters, set them up in a little Coleman grill out on the beach and relax. And that was super, super cool. I know they have caves, but I am not going caving. I watch too many videos of accidents in caving, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not really claustrophobic, but I know a surefire way to make myself claustrophobic, and that would be to go caving. So I'm going to avoid that one. East Coast, there we go. So yeah, you're in the same time zone as me. I think there's a lot of people who are East Coast. I do try and mix up the times that I go live. The accident in Utah. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Like, are we talking about like a 72 hours kind of incident where somebody had to maim themselves to stay alive, or um, have? No, no, I have not. Where can I see it? If it's like real history, that's even better. I love real history. I'm kind of. Oh, I may have. Unfortunately, I watched a lot of them, and I know, thankfully, a few of the caves were permanently sealed. I know there was one where there was a, for Utah anyway, a flash flood, and they were in a cave, and it all drained down into them. Oh, hanging out on the scratch pad, chilling, and eating his toy, all in the same place. Like, Freddy's got three things all right there, but he still won't go inside of the fin helmet. Oh no, I did see that one. I think I watched it on Mr. Ballin. Mr. Ballin's awesome. He is a great storyteller, and I do like semi spooky stories, although this is a real life story. And yeah, and that is where the guy was like head down because he slipped when they were initially getting him out. Yeah, no, I saw that one. That is one of the prime reasons where, like, I've been to the like Monmouth Caves in West Virginia and walked through there, and like, I need a cave that big. Yeah, yeah. Like, I just need a cave that is absolutely just nothing but, you know, big amphitheaters and everything else, and then I'm okay. But like tight squeezes and water, no, not gonna do it. I went to the salt caves underneath the Great Lakes, and that didn't bother me whatsoever. I mean, they've got heavy machinery rolling around, and there is a Great Lake on top of you. And if you've never like been to the Great Lakes, or really seen the Great Lakes, there's a good reason for them to be called that. Because if you are out in the middle of Lake Superior, parts of Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, you do not see land. You can spin all the way around. You see no land. But that is a lake. Yeah, and I mean, they should have, and I know they could not retrieve the young man's body. So that is his resting place forever. And I mean, so scary and so unfortunate, because falling down, like, I mean, not falling, but getting stuck headfirst down in a cave, you got the blood rush into your head. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know if you've ever spent like way too much time hanging upside down. I did as a kid. Learned my lesson. No big deal. I'm fine. But like, to be stuck in that kind of position, oh dude. Knowing people are trying to save you, trying to communicate with you, and you just know that, oh wow, they put a tombstone right there. That, yeah, like, if you fall through the ice in the middle of the winter on the Great Lakes, like, if somebody who is carrying a rope with them, which is always a smart idea if you're ever out ice fishing, just FYI. But, I mean, unless somebody gets you out, the currents from the Great Lakes, there's no place to put a tombstone. You are either found or you're not. And most of the time you're not. Sometimes they do. But unfortunately, it's not going to be till spring. And scary, scary stuff right there. That's why I don't do caves. I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, if you've been to the Mammoth Caves or Melmoth Caves, like, they're gorgeous. They're great. But no, I don't want to be under all that. And I especially don't want to be in like that tight kind of spelunking situation where, even a pro makes a mistake and that's that. Because that sucks. Wow, I didn't know they filled it all the way up. I thought they just put a seal on it. I'm sorry, everybody. I know that was a little bit of a grim topic, but the surefire way to make me claustrophobic and hyper claustrophobic for the rest of my days. Tight caves. Not cool. Hey, buddy. You okay? Maybe. I didn't think about it. But I mean, I get curious about things and then I start talking. What you doing, buddy? Oh, you purring for everybody. You keep purring for everybody. That's fine. Oh no, you didn't ruin anything. I get off topic. Trust me. I had a stream where I ended up talking about grocery shopping for a hot minute. But that's kind of the point of the channel. Everybody can talk to everybody and just hang out. And we check out Freddy and we check out some other things that I do. But overall, it's just a hangout place, a hangout time, and a place where when people act a little off, we get rid of them. But you're not one of those, Lisa. You're fine. Hang out with us. You're doing good. Oh, buddy. Oop. I was going in for a close-up on the chest floof. And he is still after little bits of catnip. Hey, Julia. Good to see you again. Oh, yeah. We need the floof. Is it a floof check? Freddy. I'm going to turn on this light. Because you turn it on anyway. Because it's a stupid touch light. There we go. Well, Lisa, if you are going to go, have a good night. But right now, floof up. Oh, wait. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the other one, buddy? Oh, it's under the fur. But all the floofs, and now I'm gonna get this bright light off of him. Although I think he has learned how to turn it on. Because I'll be going to bed and all of a sudden the light will come on. He'll just be standing there looking at me like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm going to bed." It's like, "I don't care. Get up. Feed me. Do something." Freddy wants me to make myself useful. Miss Marple, you've been quiet. Good to have you here. But you can join us in any convo. That is a big floof. He's all... Did you just, pose, Freddy? It is pretty. Like on his family members, it's much easier to see. Oh, Freddy's having his post catnip nappies. That's okay, buddy. You can take a nap. Although he will wake me up in a heartbeat. So, since he wants to be a model, I am fairly certain. Fairly certain. I made a joke about him doing a pose from Jurassic Park. I apologize, Miss Marple, and anytime you need clarification, you let me know. Because we have one of our best groups of people here right now. Everybody is nice, and there's no hard feelings if you get a word wrong. We're not going to make fun of you. It's not like that. Learning another language is difficult. So, no big deal on that one. You are more than welcome to chime in at any point you want. I am gonna give you guys, hopefully, a good shot of Freddy. Or at least I'm trying to. I don't always succeed. But I do try. And Freddy is curious as to what I'm doing. Because if I'm not holding the phone, then he doesn't know what I'm doing. So he thinks that I'm talking to somebody else on the phone because I always talk on speakerphone at my house, not out in public. But in my house, I talk on speakerphone. So I think he's trying to puzzle out what's going on. And he may. Eventually. But for now, he's deciding. He is like perfectly frozen like a mannequin too. Oh, okay, now you want him to start moving. But you can definitely see when the wheels are turning in his head and he's like, alright, is this something I need to think about or not? And right now, he has definitely decided or not. And it's okay if your dad's just sitting there talking to the air. Freddy, what's on your mind, buddy? Miss Marple wanted to hear from you. Alright. So, I'm going to find out if that worked out early. Thank you. He is super cute. Volleyball. I used to like playing volleyball when I lived 5 minutes from the beach. Because falling down on hard cement, I'm not a fan anymore. I grew up playing football. Not flag football, but football. And ice hockey. And, pattern check. Oh, or not. Well, we almost had it. But flag football and volleyball? Oh, I mean, that's a big gym. And he's off. Air hockey is one of the most fun games ever to be created. Because if there's ever a time when you can just talk crap to your friends, it is definitely over a game of air hockey. I do like ice hockey though. Julia, you know what? We're going to go overboard tonight. I am going to make one of Freddy's complete meals. And I have some new food that I just picked up. And they're not fancy feasts, so I'm not going to say a word. But you know what? Let me see if I can convince the most food motivated cat in the world to get in to Finn's hat. It's really gonna be hard, but he heard me say food, and he does know that word. He knows what food means. So, oh man. Alright, I'm gonna need luck from everybody on this one. I am going to make Freddy's food, and we will see if putting a food bowl inside of the Finn helmet, he always wants when he wants food, like people want air. So we're gonna go ahead. And why aren't you chunkier? Because you run around too much. I know, buddy. Boy, good boy. I know, I love you too. But I gotta make your food. Alright. So I'm gonna make his food real quick. And try to set this up. But it's like granting bless inside of D&D. Well, hopefully it works. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go. But let me make sure, yep, already cleaned it. See, once Freddy sees this, he knows. He knows something's up. And he will follow me. He will follow me anywhere I go. Regardless of what I trip over. Yep. Isn't that right, buddy? Alright, Freddy. So, I'm going to set this up. Pardon me for having my legs in the way sometimes. But you know what? Julie and I almost had him a few nights ago. And if we can get Freddy in the Finn hat, that'll at least be some kind of, I don't know, small win. Don't you jump. I am not wearing... Alright, cool. Alright, gotta protect stuff. You know. Okay. So, you guys can hang out with Freddy. Or Freddy will roam. Well, Freddy's gonna roam anyway, so we'll accept that. Alright. Not in the fridge, boy. Freddy. Go talk to your people. There we go. Alright. I threw him off the trail for a second, but I did use more food to do it, so we shall see. Back up, buddy. I'm gonna have to get like a headlamp or something to like keep Freddy away when I'm trying to feed him. He does not make it easy. Follow the spoon. Follow. Nope. He only gets teased for a minute. Don't worry. Please don't be upset. Trust me, he's gonna eat just fine in a minute. And he knows it. Which is why his favorite treat is sitting right behind him. And he hasn't even looked at it. Soon, buddy. Alright. So, the first piece is getting mixed up and assembled. Oh, you know what? Just in case. That is, sorry about that. That is Freddy's food, Pet Green's dry food, wet food. And just give me 1 second while I go ahead and continue mixing it. And we're going to give it a go. We have tried. Will we succeed? I do hope so. Because this is one of Freddy's favorites right here. And it wants to stick to the spoon, of course. But now, okay. So, game plan. We are going to go. Hello, Jeanette. Thank you for joining us. All right. So, we are now she hisses at the wall. Oh, that would be something that, like, when I was younger, I would be like, what's going on? What is in my wall? It'd freak me out. Okay, so we have the goods. Now, you can see we have his attention. We're going to stash these inside of Finn's helmet and see if Freddy goes all the way in. So I'm going to, I don't know, should I remove the bottom layer? I'm going to remove the bottom layer for just in cases. Sorry. I'm one-handed. I'm sorry. Okay. So now there's more room. And we'll arrange it like a little catio. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to put it all the way in the back and we'll see. It's not up there, buddy. It's in here. Freddy. 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 Buddy. The ultimate test. He saw me put it in. He knows it's there. Oh wait. Oh wait. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're so close. Oh. Oh, man, the foot's going up. The foot's going up. Hi, welcome to those who have joined the channel. We are looking at a cat's butt. Come on. One more. Come on. I know if he puts one in, he'll put both in. Oh. See, he'll get the top layer easy, right? But he's gonna have to, like, get in there to get the rest. Come on, buddy. Oh, look at that floof hanging. All floof. Go on, buddy. Come on. I wonder if he's trying to drag the bowl. This is one of the most interesting and interactive tests I have ever had with a cat. I know it's weird, but, you know, it is what it is. Come on, Freddo. Okay. Alright. He's checking the outside world. Okay, stretching a little. Come on. Get those feeties up. Come on, buddy. Do it. This is like one of the most intense moments I've had, and I deal with angry people every day. Okay, he's deciding. He's confused. Oh. Uh-oh. Do we have a foot in there? Do we have a... Oh, it's right on the ear. Ow! Sorry, buddy. I just went to, take a look, bang my head for a sec. It's all good. Hi, Freddy's butt. How you doing? Good job. Alright, you're still a butt. Man. I really, really hoped. Go on, buddy. I know once that bowl gets near empty. Oh. So, well, my next plan is to get a larger cat home. Oh man. Oh, that sucks. Alright, we are foiled once again. Yep. And he's just licking his paws, laughing at me. That's alright. I get it. Eventually, though, Freddy, I will find the right home. It's like, here's the thing. The cheap little, like, crumply home, he slept in there all the time. And it is smaller than Finn's helmet. So, I don't know. I don't know. Julia, we tried again. We have come close. Very close. So close. 2 times. Like, I saw him lifting the one back foot. And we almost had him. We almost had him. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to donate that to somebody. Either somebody I know or Goodwill will get Finn's helmet from Freddy. And I can safely say it's not used. And I'm not charging anything. Maybe I will use that as a giveaway. to one of my subscribers. And that's what we'll, you know what? Yeah, that's what we'll do. So, if you have a non-giant cat that you believe may take advantage of Finn's helmet, you let me know, and we'll give that a try. Uh, yeah, there's still food in there. There is still food. I zoomed in. Yeah, I know it messed up the quality. I apologize. I don't want to get anywhere near messing it up. So I'm trying to like meet everybody in the middle. And on a cat, by the way, on a male, they have dewlaps. And that is actually a dewlap, where you see all the floof. And that just protects the business end of a feline, a male feline, of his variety. Because Freddy has a little Maine Coon in him. And unfortunately, no. So yeah, I'm just going to use that as a giveaway at some point. So anyone who wants a Finn's helmet that Freddy has almost almost gotten into, you let me know. Just leave a comment, and I gotcha. Leave a comment on my community tab or one of my other videos. That'll be fine. Oh, so close. You have a good night, Miss Marple. I'm going to learn some German just for you, because I think that'll be amusing when you laugh at me for my pronunciation. Freddy, why the bags, buddy? I mean, I know why this bag. Leave the bags alone. The bags did not do anything. You have a good night, Miss Marple. What is it? Guten Tag? I'm not certain. If I mess that up, feel free to laugh at me. I'm okay with it. Won't hurt my feelings. And you could also tell me the right way. Alright, buddy. You have outsmarted me once again while I tried to go ahead. Oh! Whoops. I do forget about time zones sometimes. Fully understand it. And yes, the earth is round. But, no, yeah, sometimes I do. I do forget. I had somebody on from Indonesia a couple days ago, and yeah, totally forgot about time zones. My fault. But I hope you have a great day. Yeah, yeah. I hope that was at the no, the Earth really is round comment. But yeah, so I'll work on it. I promise. And you'll be able to monitor my improvement. What time is it now? Oh, it's only 12:30 for us. Freddy. Oh. Yeah. I understand. Completely. Tomorrow, I close my restaurant and then I open it the next morning. So, I understand. It's what we gotta do. We have bills to pay. So, Freddy just shot a dirty look. I put the bag up on his perch. And, so I'm moving it. Do you want to come up on your perch, Freddy? Is that why you... Is that why you did it? No. You just want to relax and go take a nap. So do I. But since I'm closing, it's kind of silly to go to bed now because I will have been up for 12 hours before I have to go to work. So we're going to wait a little bit. Oh, man. Julia, I think we're really close again. My new plan, like I said, I'm going to send the Finn's helmet to a subscriber if they want it, and I'm just going to have to find a new one. And I'm okay with that, because I want Freddy to... Whoa! Sorry. Wow. I hope I didn't mess with anyone too bad right there. But, yeah. I guess that's the way it's going to be. We're going to have to figure it out. So I will do my best to figure out the neck size that I need where he can feel more comfortable. He still has his scratch tree, so maybe I find something the same size and use that to like create like a scratch tree and a cat hotel off the ground right next to each other or within jumping distance. So I guess that's the next move. And I know there are a couple geckos in the house. So when Freddy is staring at something intently, I do have to check it out. Because I don't want him eating a gecko in the house. Or a Florida Anole because they have their own issues. So I'm going to put you down with Freddy for a little bit. And if anyone has any questions or anything, you can leave them. I'll be... And when I am back, just go ahead and ask away, and I'll answer away, and then we'll move forward. I am going to take a look around outside, just to make sure it isn't exactly horrible, but I think it might be because of how much it rained earlier. I mean, it's straight up monsoon rain with 65-mile-an-hour gusts. So we'll find out. But I'm going to take a look because I might take Freddy for a little walk before I go. And let me just go outside and take a look real quick. Oh, you're fine, Julia. Are you at work? I've had more than a couple people talk to me while they're at work, and that's fine. But thank you for coming back. You did miss a little bit, but don't worry. Miss Marple signed off for the evening, and I am just going to go outside and see if it is in any kind of condition that Freddy may want to go out on a walk in. But, one, he's a little nappy, although that really doesn't mean anything for a cat as he sleeps 18 hours a day. But still, he might be a little nappy. But also, I want to just make sure it's okay out there. Because I don't feel like getting soaked. They're totally eaten alive by mosquitoes. I'm sure you understand. I'm going to leave you guys right here with Freddy for a minute. And I'll be right back. Any questions or comments, just leave them. I'll get back to you. Oh my god. Julia. Alright, Julia. You're back. I'm sorry. I'm considering that a win. That was a win. At one point, Freddy was 4 paws deep inside of the fin helmet. Holy crap. Ugh. Okay. It took 2 months and a whole lot of food. Clipping it. Gotta have it. And Julia, we got Freddy fully inside of the fin helmet. Yes, it was only for like 3 seconds. But that is 3 seconds longer than we have ever managed to do. So for 3 seconds, Freddy was actually in the fin helmet. And wow. I was just coming back in, and sure enough, Freddy was going for the remnants of the snackos that we put in there. And finally, 2 months in, we were able to catch Freddy inside of the fin helmet. Or at least I think he was inside maybe for a second before I came around the corner. But it took 2 months to get it done. And I clipped that. And I'm going to put that under Julia's clip. So that way you can go ahead and know exactly which clip to watch to see Freddy completely in the fin helmet. And thank you for everyone, Brown Sugar, everybody who is giving me suggestions on getting Freddy fully inside of the fin helmet. But it finally happened. And I am so super pleased. Although still, I'm still going to get him a different home. And I'm still going to give this away. to somebody at some point in the future. I'll put posts up so you know when and where and how to get it. Wow. Finally. And now you're just going to clean yourself. Because now you're chunkers. Chunkers. No? Or not. Okay. You're always costing me some skin, Freddy. Always. Good boy. Wow, that took forever. Super excited about it. Did you just sneeze? Bless you. You've been huffing all that catnip. Saw you do it. Yep. Don't be cute. Still getting a ticket. Still getting a ticket, Freddy. Yep. Can't cute yourself out of it. Thank you, Orange Family. Oh, Orange Family. You got oranges? Ginger kittens? Little maniacs? Yeah. That's awesome. Whoa. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to go in like that. But, I'm still a rookie. Well, buddy, we got you in there. Took forever. Are you gonna flip it over again? He might. That's why I vacuum a lot around the house. Cardboard. It's okay. You went in the helmet. We're good to go. So, Orange Family, I don't believe we've met before, but thank you for joining us. And you're always free to go ahead and, talk to everybody. Just be respectful, and we're good to go. And ask any questions you like. I do try to answer everybody. Unfortunately, when the live's not on, I lose all of this information, and that is why I'm going to be upgrading pretty soon and running a little bit of a dual system so I can look at things if I ever do miss them. What are you looking at, buddy? Just playtime? Playtime. No. I guess it is getting close to nap time, and if Freddy is tired, he's telling me I should be going to bed because when I do lay down, he will be jumping up on top of me and looking for his comfy spot to sleep in for the rest of the night. I am sure other cat owners know exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah. I guess in just a couple minutes, I'm going to let everyone go. And hope everyone has a great night or day. In case you're not in the same region. But, well, finally got Freddy in there. So I will edit the description of the clip, and that will actually just say that this will be up for a giveaway pretty soon, and that'll be great. So we'll figure it out. And I am probably, let me think about it. Yeah, I'll probably be able to come on tomorrow, probably at an inconvenient time, but I will try to get on around 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, and so you guys can figure that out from wherever you are. And I will see you then. I do hope everyone is good, everyone is doing well. And if you're not, you can always talk to us. And I hope you have a good night. Freddy, you want to give good night kiss? Good night kiss? Good boy. Excellent. So you guys have a good night. I will talk to you later. There will be clips out in case you missed anything you want to catch up. Have a good night. Stay safe.